What's up, everybody? Holy is officially back, and I'm too excited. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why I stepped away from the brand in general. I don't know why I tried to change names, none of that, but the real ones just care about the music that's coming out. Appreciate everybody that is sticking with me regardless. Holy is gonna be the brand. As you can see, we got a new website design, holysounds.net. If you guys need any new crispy sounds to help you make the craziest shit that you can. Appreciate everybody that supports me regardless of what I do. And with my return, we are going to be breaking down a melody that I made. Here is the melody that I'm going to break down for you guys. And yeah, I was actually I'm proud of myself. I'm seeing progress in the ways that I want to see progress with my melodies, and that's one of the best feelings. So let's go ahead and listen to what this melody sounds like, then I'll break it down for you guys. Okay, so pretty ambient, mysterious sounding melody. Let's go ahead and play this with just the first element that we started with. And we're gonna take off the effects. So this is a sound that we created with the polybrute. As you can see, it sounds very digital with no effects. And this is just an arpeggiation preset. So it's an arpeggiator. It's already kind of playing this cool little sequence. Basically, we took what we played and we chopped it up. Yeah, we had a secondary part as well. A little B section, kinda. And what really took it over the top was this Ladybug reverb preset. Let's talk about that. We got the default on, but I did tweak it just a tiny bit. So I'm gonna take off the EQ and everything just so you can hear what it sounds like. So it sounds really cool like this, right? All we did was up the reverb, switch it from spring to plate, and then we turned down the lo-fi a little bit. And I think we might have messed a little bit with the compressor knob, but nothing crazy. Like, we really just threw this on, tweaked it a tiny bit, and had what we had. Now what we needed to do, since in my opinion it's a bit overwhelming, was we added this EQ, and we just took out some of the lows. I took out a little bit of the highs, and then I like to do that and then mess around with what frequencies I want to shine. So I'll play it and kind of just have one of these EQ points hovering up and hearing what it sounds like while it's boosting the frequencies. So and we just boosted this little 170 hertz area a bit by like 14 decibels. Next, we have this little melodic phrase from my Blur multi-kit. It's a bunch of phrases in here. You got one shots, you got drum loops, and then you have like 60 analog lab preset, 50 samples, 60 samples, something like that. And yeah, this is what it sounds like. We pitched it up by 2, added a Valhalla shimmer, and this is what it sounds like. And it really serves more of a background purpose. It's not like a main shining element. Like, this main melody is already taking up a lot of attention and space in my mind. So this is just to like add some shininess, add some like higher end reverb that makes it feel a bit more like luxurious type. So it's not so much something that you notice and pay attention to, it's more so something you feel in that moment. But this next sound was more so a happy accident, and basically I'll explain how we got to it after we play it for you. So we had a arpeggiator preset on, and it had this sequence mode activated on my synthesizer. And basically, when I played this one note, I only played a long continuous E, but it played it in this sequenced way where it was chopped up, and it played the same note in succession. So that's how we actually got this. I didn't like tap it in crazy. It was more so like a happy accident, and it was just a very cool natural experience. Literally just recorded what happened here. So this is the default preset for the CS80, and then we also have this phrase from What's Wrong Chase. I'm not sure which kit, but this is what that sounds like. Oh, it's a vocal. We added a space blender. We added a space blender to that to keep the reverb tail very long, keep it ambient. It's called Mystic Ocean. That's the preset we used, and I don't believe we tweaked anything besides the mix on the actual mixer track over here, as well as maybe in here a little bit. And we added a bit of an EQ, boosting some mids. And yeah, we also added a single little piano. We did the butter preset. I tweaked the timbre as well as the brightness and dynamics and the width. Up to the volume just a tiny bit. We have the Japanese grand piano right here, as you can see, selected. And it's the butter preset, like I said. These are the exact notes that we played. Very, very simple. I knew exactly that I had a lot going on already, and I wanted to keep it simple. I just needed something top melody that would kind of make it all connect together, and this is what we came up with. Needed a little motif, a little something repetitive. All right, let's go ahead and add some drums now. We're gonna open up a completely new project, drag in the sample, maybe flip it a little bit, and just add some drums, see where it takes us. I kind of like that. Alright, so now I think it's basically done. I don't know if I think it's a bit overcomplicated. might just do like that. Find a cool little bass line. All right, last section of the bass line. Woo! Hey, that's kind of crazy. Yeah, kick heavily driving this drum pattern, but I really like it though. I'm gonna cut this section and make it a bit louder. Just cause looking at the waveform, I can tell it's a little quieter, this bassline section, so. Just visually measuring this out. All right, everyone, that is about it for today's video. I'm gonna play you guys the full finished beat. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you learned something. If you guys need anything, let me know. If you specifically need any kits created for you, you know what I'm saying, you need new analog lab presets, one shots, drum kits, whatever you need, let me know in the comments down below. I will make those and start working on them. I am working on some stuff right now, but I will just add it to the kit that I'm working on. And if you guys need any new sounds, holysounds.net. And yeah, just go check out the new kits we got on there. Check out the newest ones being Blur and Bloom. Make sure you guys go check that out. And yeah, let me know what y'all think about the website and potentially get yourself a little something nice to work with and make some new beats with. But I'm going to catch you on the next one. I love y'all. Here's the full finished beat.